Hey guys, it's Mark from North of 7 Outdoors. Welcome back to another episode. Today we're doing a first time fishing series. We are on Round Lake north of Havelock here. They've got a little boat ramp here, a little turnaround area, no parking signs all over the place, but you can put a few boats here. A little concrete pad ramp here. Nice enough. I'm not going to be on the water too long. It's going to be windy. I'm going to give it an hour. Probably is meant to fish this lake because it's only maybe 50 minutes from my house, and I just never got around to it. But here we are today, finally got around to it, so wish me good luck. Alright guys, water clarity looks pretty good. I would say at least 5 feet, potentially more. And gosh, you just gotta stay out of the wind, which I think there's some pockets over here that will help me stay out of the wind, but we'll find out here. A little marshy area here. Right, that's clear. I see a bunch of zebra mussels, so good thing this is my last lake today to fish, so if I get any zebra mussels, I won't be inflicting them. Ooh, there's some rock over here, I tell you what. What do I got? Well, it took all of 4 or 5 minutes there to hook into our first smallmouth of Round Lake there. He is tiny. Let's see, I know as soon as I get out another 20 feet to this buoy, that wind's gonna hit me, so I'll have to see. I think I can tuck in here. There's another boat in front of me, but what are you gonna do? Alright guys, so here's a little not quite halfway report, but we've been on the water for about 20 minutes, so not very long. We have one smallmouth to our name. Lots of hazards for sure. It's pretty, there's a few boats out here. I guess this is a pretty big lake. Very round, it's open, so the wind kicks up like crazy. And it's just gusting strong. And basically I think I'm gonna go, oh gosh, to the bay next to the boat ramp and just kind of fight the wind. And then hopefully there's a little bit of shelter in that bay to get me out of the wind, because as of right now it is ugly out. There's nothing on this lake to block the wind, and I can't really see the hazards because it's white capping out. So, and like I know there's a rock shoal here, but just kind of have to hope I don't hit a boulder, I guess. Percent of the struggle is not fishing. It's, oh, there's a bite. Oh, that feels good. Alright. Oh, this is a giant smallie. I'm gonna use you today. Alright, he's gotta be 3. Maybe not. Feels good though. There we go. Oh, Lord. Yeah. He's a 3, but he's a good one. Beauty. He's probably 2 1/4, maybe 2 1/2. But that's why we come to Round Lake here, I guess. Get a smallie. I was kind of hoping for buckets, but fish is a fish. Grab a pitcher, our first pitcher worthy fish of the day. There we go. Thank you. Alright, got that guy on the rock shoal that we had to work around. I can't get close enough to in these little back bays to get out of the wind. Frig, and there's so many hazards on this lake, it's just a struggle, but at least we got number 2 out of the way. Feisty smallies. Alright, little 12-incher. Alright, so, not even 12-incher. But I'm not giving it too much more time. I'm just trying to get out of the wind by the boat ramp. Number 3. Alright. Alright, number 4. There are a pile of little smallmouth around this boat launch. Alright. There we go. Number 4. And we're done. Thought there'd be a couple largies, but we'll spend another 10-15 just casting around here trying to get 1 or 2 more little smallmouth. I mean, really. I mean, if you had a little kayak or something, you could stay in this bay. But I find that kind of boring, so. But you can see how there's just, as soon as you go over here, it's just whitecapping like crazy. Alright guys, we're going to make about, I don't know, 4 or 5 more casts, and then we're going to call it. So the boat launch is right there. Over here, there's tons of chunk rock. There's tons of like unmarked hazards. Now, I mean, they're not like they're in the middle of the lake, but I mean, you can't go too close to the shoreline without running into like a rock shoal or something. And you're like, and with it being as windy as it is, which is probably gusting 40 something maybe. At least that's what it feels like around Lake being so open. So there's a little bit of parking, not much. The boat ramp is sheltered, so I mean it's gusting 40 on the lake anyways. And I can still comfortably launch my boat. And you know, regrets, I didn't give this enough time, but I just don't feel like fighting the wind for another hour. It's been a long day. Oh, there's a little bite. And I think I'm ready for the day, the fishing day to be over. Lake number 4 today is and I said that was a bit much before, and feel better today than I did that day, probably because it was it's better to be cold than have heat stroke, I guess. But I'm still done for the day. So that's Round Lake north of Havelock there, guys. That's the boat ramp. I mean, doesn't take much to wreck into a smallie, and you know, we got a pretty big smallie today. And you know, the weather system is not our friend right now, but that's life. You gotta fish when you can fish. A little concrete pad there, a little parking lot. That's our last cast. We can get a little smallmouth. Nope. Alright guys, that's it for Round Lake north of Havelock there, and somewhere in the Peterborough area, I guess. I don't know, Peterborough County or something. So thank you guys for watching. You know, I was just afraid if I didn't do it today, then maybe I never make it to this lake. So that's the way I think sometimes. I didn't give this lake an honest shake based on the size. I'd like to come back maybe when it's gusting of like 4 degrees. Actually, there's a little lay down there. I'll make this the official last cast. There we go. See if there's any buckets on that little lay down the dollar pad. Nope. Alright, fair enough. Had to try. Anyways guys, thank you guys for watching, and take care.